Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Susie and I do all things plus size fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. If you want to see how I style my hair, this was a very highly requested video for so long, is products I use, what I do to style my hair, all the fun stuff. It was really, and I honestly procrastinated filming it because I honestly don't think I'm really that great with hair. I think I've kind of mastered my haircut, but it took me forever and I do switch it up slightly, but I've been using the same thing for quite a while and I've been getting so many questions in my DMs and just on my video asking what I do with my hair. So I just figured I'd film the video for you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I get my hair to look like this, what products and tools I use, just keep on watching. Okay, I just want to apologize for the lighting because I'm filming in my bathroom and I have a little ring light that I brought with me, but I don't have all my lighting equipment in here because I just don't really have a place to put it because I'm filming off my bathroom counter. So I apologize if the lighting isn't great. I'm doing the best that I can. I was trying to honestly spent like half an hour trying to figure out how to film in here, and it might not look like it because the lighting still doesn't seem like it's good, but I'm trying, I promise, guys. So the first thing I do is I section my hair. I was procrastinating filming this just because I am not extremely comfortable filming a hair video, but I know that you guys requested this. And I understand, I'm always curious how people do their hair too, so I get it. But I'm not actually good with hair. Hair is I'm not nearly as comfortable with hair as I am with makeup and clothes and stuff, but I'm just gonna give it a shot and show you guys what I do with my hair, what products I use, and how I style it. So first thing I do is I use two hair tools to do my hair. So this is crucial to having short hair, just get the right tools. This is a crimper. So I don't like my bottom layers to be curly. So this is the best way to get volume, and it's not straight, so it just blends in with your hair whenever I do the other part, which is with a straightener. So I'm just going to show you guys how I do this. So I'm going to section out my hair. So I already sectioned it once, but then I grab a little bit more of, I sectioned it a little bit more, and I'll tie this up, and I'm actually going to grab a clip and clip that up. So it's kind of two sections, but it's easier that way because I can just quickly grab it. So I've brushed my hair. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this crimper and I'm just gonna crimp, and this thing works really fast. So it's a really quick, so that is what my hair underneath looks like. And the good thing is with crimping your hair, you get a bunch of volume. This is actually something you can do even if you're not curling your hair. You can have your hair completely straight and do this at the roots of your hair, as long as it won't show, and then just the top layer you obviously don't do, but it's an incredible trick to get volume in your hair really easily. So it's kind of the reason why I do it, because I love volume. It's the biggest thing that I strive for in my hair is volume. So yeah, trust me, it doesn't really look it's not cute or anything, but it's really fast, and you don't have to be perfect with this layer. You just don't really want pieces flipping out, but later on I go over it with a straightener when my hair is completely done to see if anything's flipping. So if your hair is short like mine and it's flipping out, you just wait till the end to fix that because you don't want to heat it a million times. So now that layer is crimped, I'm going to take down that other layer that I slightly clipped up, and I'm going to do the same thing over here as well. Yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of flipping out, but it will be tamed, I promise you. You will see. Trust the process. I honestly love, ever since I started doing this, my hair just takes me so much less time to do, because I used to struggle with curling the bottom layer because I'd always find I'd get it too curly and then it would just become one with my top hair, and I just wasn't a fan of how that looked. My cord is not long enough to do this. So I find that this is a very time like saving technique. So yeah, so now that that is all, my hair has volume underneath. It's just gonna help so much when I start curling the top pieces. So I'm just gonna touch this up in the front. All right, so now we're going to grab the big part that we sectioned off and we're just going to brush it. And a huge thing I want to talk about is the hair brushes I use. So both of these brushes that I have are wet brushes, and they're the Wet Brush Pro, and they are a game changer. I honestly can't rave about them enough. They're made specifically to drag oils from your scalp and tame frizz. Honestly, if you get the right hairbrush, it's everything, honestly. So start off by getting yourself a hairbrush that doesn't suck. All right, so I hope that I'm entirely in the frame constantly. I apologize if I'm not. I'm doing my best. Okay. So now I'm just gonna brush out. I'm gonna use my smaller brush. And I'm going to brush those layers. I'm done using the hair crimper, so I'm just gonna put this away. And now I'm going to plug in my hair straightener. So I have a few hair straighteners, but this one is thinner. So what you want is you want something that's not too thick to curl your hair with a straightener. And I'm just going to turn that on and put this to 400. I use my hair tools pretty quick, hot. I just feel like that's just how I do it. It is what it is. I have heat protector in my hair with oil that I put in my hair when I washed it. So it is protected, don't worry. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna wait for that to heat up and then I'll show you guys the next step. All right, so now that my straightener is hot, I grab a section probably about this size. This is what I do. And I'm just gonna grab my hair straightener. I'm gonna pop it on. I'm gonna go away from the face. And then I just hold it for a second and then I go really quick over the edge so that the hair curl kind of looks like that. The end is not really curly. That is the desired look for how I style my hair. And I'm just gonna keep doing this all around my head. I know I hold my straightener weird, but honestly, I'm just comfortable with doing this technique that I just do it the way that and I go away from the face everywhere. I honestly just don't really like going back and forth. I know a lot of people do it that way and it's kind of recommended. But like I said, I'm not a hair professional, so I don't really follow the common rules. I just kind of do what works for me, and I recommend you do the same because getting a right like hair technique is already kind of hard, and you just kind of got to see what works for you. That's what I've done, and this is what I'm doing, so. Perfect. So now you just want to check to see if you missed any pieces. This one needs to be redone. And it's fine if you curl some of the pieces that you originally crimped, like if they're sticking out and they kind of just look like they need it. I'm going to check the back. I missed this piece back here. And I'm going to curl that. Perfect. So I kind of like the texture that it gives with the crimped hair, honestly. And like, again, this is not the top layer. So by the time you're done, you won't really see any of the crimping that has been done to the bottom layer. So now you're getting more to the top. So I like to just split my hair down in I have a center part in my hair. And I just brush this out. And I am just going to clip this hair back because I'm going to do that side of my hair first. So I'm just going to clip this. And then, now we've got all of this hair. This is the most important because we're getting to the middle and top sections of my hair. What I do now is I section this off right in half like that. And I twist this and I will grab a clip and pop it into place so it's not in the way. when I am curling this part of my hair. I think sectioning your hair is key to getting the right curls. It just is the best. Yeah, honestly, it's not complicated. You just need the right tools. I feel like I need to do more with my hair though. I never really like do hairstyles. Like I know a lot of girls will like put braids in their hair or do like buns on top of their head and all of these cute hairstyles that I always told myself I would try. Every time I do it, I hate it. And I never do it. Maybe I just don't try hard enough. I know I don't try hard enough. If I wanted it bad enough and I took the time to like nail down a hairstyle, I'm sure I would get it, because I feel like anything you put your mind to, you can do. Yeah, maybe one day. Right now, this is pretty much what I do every single time I style my hair. I never wear it straight for some reason. I just don't like my hair straight, maybe because it's naturally pretty straight. Yeah, so I just took down that other section. This is the top section, so it is the most important to get the curls to look right. So again, just curling it and then going quick over the ends. And just keep doing the same thing. But make sure that you grab not really small sections, but just make sure they're not like wide. One of my friends taught me this. She used to be in hair school, and she said you do not ever want to grab really wide sections to curl your hair. You kind of want it coming all from the same place. I mean, obviously I'm not like perfect at it, but I try to keep that in mind when I grab my hair. Sometimes the sections are still kind of wide, but just overall, that's what I like to do. So section these two pieces right in the front, because the front pieces is just so important to how your hair is going to look overall. I want to section this and curl this separately. Just didn't like the way that looked. Perfect. So now you've got that front section right there, which we are going to leave till we're done, because I just like to have my hair done before I do that, like on both sides. So I'm gonna grab this hair down and I'm gonna do the same thing I did on that side, and I'm just going to part this, and there you go. Clip this the opposite way, like that. Guys, I don't know why, I'm just like not completely comfortable doing this. I'm sure it's kind of obvious, but I promised myself I would try to film this video. I need to try to stop being so like, you know, trying to be perfect, because I'm sure it's relatable that people struggle with how they do their hair and stuff. And it's not the easiest thing to film, but yeah, I think we're doing okay. I just think the lighting is bad. So now we've got the last layer of my hair. And just want to grab this piece here and curl. Sorry, this cord is constantly in front of my face, but it's just, I think, the way that I hold the hair straightener. I can't change it now. This is how I do my hair, so it is what it is. Perfect. At least my hair is working out today. It'd be worse if like I couldn't get anything to work properly. Go. Okay. Perfect. So now we have the front two pieces left. Obviously, I think this side is longer, this side is shorter. You know, your hair breaks a bit, it's not completely even, but now I just grab those two pieces. Actually, I'm going to do this side first. And you want a really light, quick hand with this, because you don't want it super curly. And now I'm gonna grab this and really light and fast to do that front piece. So now my hair is pretty much completely curled. Show you guys both sides. That's what my hair looks like at this moment, which is good. It's what we want. And now we're just going to grab the straightener and go over the ends a little bit just to make sure that nothing is like flipping out, because I like a blunt look. I do not like when it's flipping out and doing all sorts of different textures and different ways at the bottom. It messes with what I'm going for, so. And if it's too curly at the ends, it just helps to straighten it all and make everything kind of the same. Do the same in the back, the back. Yeah, as you guys can see, it was pretty quick. Like, I did not have to work too hard on this. And I just like to go on those front pieces. So that's done. So now we're gonna put hair products in and it's gonna be finished. So, but they're kind of the most important part, I feel like, in my hair routine is my hair products. First thing that I've got is the Unite Texturizing Spray. I live and breathe for this stuff. It's so great. There's also another one that I like that I don't have at the moment. But this stuff is amazing, and I think you can get it at Sephora. You want texture in your hair, sis? Texturizing sprays and volumizing sprays need to be a part of your life. You cannot solely rely on how you style your hair. In the routines, obviously it's really important, but it's not everything. So now that your hair kind of looks textured, you're gonna go in with, this is the Surface Bay Zoo Hydrating Oil. I've been using this for a few weeks now, and I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. I just put a little bit in my palm, and I really like to work this into my hands before I put it on my hair, because I don't like my hair having too much oil. So then I'll just grab my hair to the back like this, and I will work this over the ends of my hair. And then when there's not a lot left, I'll kind of work my way up. So just want to put that oil in there, keep your hair nice and shiny looking, because you don't want it to look dull. And then the last thing that I do is I grab my Fae 4 Texture Takeover. This is a hairspray. This is my favorite hairspray at the moment. And I will just sort of go over it. Like that. And just sort of, you know, run my fingers through it. At this point, if you see anything you don't like, you can grab one of your hair tools, you can fix it. I'm not seeing anything that I don't like. Actually, I lied. Right here is a little bit too curly for me, and I'll just kind of go my straightener over it and kind of go in right there. That's it, guys. That is how I do my hair. That's the side view of it. The front, other side. Like I said, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not perfect, but this is how I do my hair and it works for me. So I'm hoping that you got some value from this video. I really hope that you learned something, and maybe there's something that you can try. I will try to link as many products as I can in the description box. And if I can find the hair crimper I used and the hair straightener, I'm not sure if I'll be able to find the hair straightener, I might be able to. I will try to link as much of it as I can in the description box for you guys to check out. That's it, that's all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, got some value and got some tips from it. If there's anything that you guys use in your hair that you think I would love, feel free to let me know. I always like to hear about new products, new hair tools, whatever it is that you use. Yeah, I would just love to hear that. But that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. And please, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.